Good morning. I'm going to read Mark Strand's a poem called Not Dying. From this book is entitled Reasons for Moving, Darker, and the Sargentville Notebook, and these are poems from those books. This one spoke to me because I have two friends who one is in the process of dying and the other has had a long process of dying and died recently, and so I've been thinking a lot about loss and grief and letting go and how to do that as best you can and do it in a community that is supportive and being supportive in yourself, supportive for yourself and others. And this one, called Not Dying, really struck a chord. There are two others that also struck a chord, but I'm going to read this one first. Not Dying by Mark Strand. These wrinkles are nothing. These gray hairs are nothing. This stomach which sags with old food, these bruised and swollen ankles, my darkening brain, they are nothing. I am the same boy my mother used to kiss. The years change nothing. On windless summer nights, I feel those kisses slide from her dark lips far away, and in winter they float over the frozen pines and arrive covered with snow. They keep me young. My passion for milk is uncontrollable still. I am driven by innocence. From bed to chair, I crawl and back again. I shall not die. The grave result and token of my birth. My body remembers and holds fast. That's how I want to die. And then it got me to thinking about community and what happens when you push forward. Like, we all take up space, and then as we move and leave, there's space available for something else to happen and for other people to make things in other spaces, and I don't think that the universe wastes anything. I don't think God wastes anything. I think that all of it is useful, and everything is speaking to me, everything and everyone. So in that light, there's another poem called Keeping Things Whole that I've always loved. And this I see as a community making space, grieving the loss of a member who created things and made things. And then what happens when they go? Then there's this other opportunity, and that's the truth with, within your own lives, within your own body. So loss is, you just can't explain it, it just happens. But it does provide opportunity. So anyhow, this is called Keeping Things Whole. In a field, I am the absence of field. This is always the case. Wherever I am what is missing. When I walk, I part the air, and always the air moves in to fill the spaces where my body's been. We all have reasons for moving. I move to keep things whole. I love that. Okay, and then there's one more. In spite of all the loss and the pain and the sadness that you cannot explain away and that you have no control over, there is always morning, and there is always newness, and it is especially poignant when you're holding space sadness and loss and change and pain. So this is called The Coming of Light. I've had this book since college. Look how young he is, Mark Strand. So this is called The Coming of Light by Mark Strand. And this is why I get up in the morning early. Or this is what gets me up in the morning early, is this miracle of newness and change that is promised every day. This is why I take a nap every day. Because it gives me I get to reset. Okay, the coming of light. Even this late, it happens. The coming of love, the coming of light. You wake, and the candles are lit as if by themselves. Stars gather, dreams pour into your pillows, sending up warm bouquets of air. Even this late, the bones of the body shine, and tomorrow's dust flares into breath. Even this late, the bones of the body shine, and tomorrow's dust flares into breath. All right, so to everyone who is grieving and experiencing the trauma of loss and change, those are for you, those are for me, this is for my friend Tina, who has passed and who embraced fully and with an open heart, and his family embraced fully and with an open heart loss, who I will always love and admire. And for my friend Jean, who was dying, who lived. Oh, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Have a good Friday. Here's to not dying, and tomorrow's dust, the dust flaring into breath.